This is where I'm at for the night. Right now, I am currently on my way to the Arctic Circle. Alaska is experiencing a lot of wildfires right now. So for me, it's like I'm not gonna wait around. It's now or never. So I'm going right now. But along the way to the Arctic Circle, I've been stopping at different cities and small towns along the way to explore. And tomorrow I'm on my way to stop in, I want to say it's called Healy, Alaska, to see something that is so special and important to me. And I can't wait to share that with you guys tomorrow. But for now, we're going to be sleeping at this beautiful, quiet pull-off. You could see there is a highway right there, and I am on a hill. But, man, take a look at my views. There's no way for me to get down there safely, or I would definitely be down there. First time I've seen the sun in a very, very long time. That is a constant sun and not coming out for 5 minutes and going away. So I'm definitely enjoying today. But right now I'm getting ready to go get some, I'm getting ready to make me something to eat and then turn in for the night because we have an early morning tomorrow. So everything is cooking. As you can see, the orange light is lit and it's cooking and it's plugged in. This rice cooker, for those of you who may be wondering, takes up about 272 watts and this power station is 2,700 watts. What I got in here is white rice, pepper jack cheese sausage, and 1 can of kimchi, and 2 slices of pepper jack cheese, and water. 1 pot meal, perfect for someone who lives in a Subaru, a small confined space, and who doesn't want to do dishes. I don't want to do dishes. So I love the 1 pot meals. It's very convenient. All I gotta do is clean this out when I'm done. And this should take about 30 minutes to cook, and it's gonna be perfect. So yeah, dinner is cooking. So that's what it's looking like so far. Smells delicious. Wow. Dinner is finally done and I have a really beautiful view for dinner. I couldn't pass up an opportunity to have this as my view. This is my dinner view. I'm actually sitting on a rock and just kind of taking in the beautiful sights of nature. It's beautiful. That's what dinner's looking like. I mean, very flavorful rice, kimchi, pepper jack cheese sausage, and pepper jack cheese. everything's done. Washed the crock pot out and got my window covers up, except this one. I just like looking out the window. I do have this fan on. It just makes it a little more comfortable in here. And the temperatures are going to drop a little bit more here in the next hour, but for the most part, everything's done. Not the most part, everything is done. The window covers are up. And now I am just chilling. Gonna do a little bit of reading. Excuse me, my throat. A little scratchy, but it doesn't hurt. Just a little dry, just from the coughing. But I'm about to do a little bit of reading and then get ready for bed. But I will see you guys in the morning. But first, before I read, I think I'm just gonna cut this light off and enjoy looking out the window a little bit. Window gazing. Is that what it's called? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm starting to feel better. I slept way in. It is almost 10 o'clock, and that is an absolute first for your girl. The weather's perfect. It's a cool breeze. It feels good out. So I was like, you know what? I'm trying to heal and rest my body, so I slept in. But now I'm up, and it's time to prepare to get out of here. But I've got to do a few things before I can leave. I've already made my bed, sorta. It's kind of half made, but I did my best. I got my sunroof open. I'm just airing out the SUV. This sun is too bright. And I have my personal hygiene items that I want to show you guys what I use when I can't take a shower, because there's no shower available. I am currently driving on the road, and there's no Planet Fitnesses or anything like that. No showers. I didn't even see any campgrounds where you can buy a shower. So I've got these 3 cold shower cooling field towels for cool down and clean up. I love these things. I need 3. I got my toothpaste, Sensodyne, my tongue scrubber, my toothbrush. I love this deodorant. It's 72-hour odor control, which is the best deodorant I've ever used in my life. It's Lumi, and this one is toasted coconut. So before I show you guys what I want to show you, and we take a look at this amazing piece of history that means something, even though it's a replica, we're going to see the real thing hopefully later on today. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the movie Into the Wild. I don't want to spoil the movie, but it's a really good movie. It's life-changing. It really spoke to me. It's heartbreaking. But it's about a young man named Christopher McKinless, early 20s, wanted to escape societal norms, wanted to escape the comforts of life, wanted to escape his parents. He left it all behind, and he set out for Alaska. I'm not doing the movie justice because I don't want to ruin it for those who want to see it. And it does have a lot of beautiful meanings to the movie. It does. The ending, what it means, what it meant to me, what the takeaways are. If you haven't seen the movie, I recommend that you see it. But for those of you who have, we are in Healy, Alaska, where they have a replica of bus 142, the same bus that Christopher McKinless stayed in the wild in Alaska. And this is the same bus that was in the movie Into the Wild. I'm almost 100% sure. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen that I'm wrong. But this, I think, is the bus that they used in the movie Into the Wild. Exact replica. So we can go in and take a look around. I did get here early. They're not even open yet. And I wanted to get here just so it could be you and I, the viewer, and we can take it all in, absorb it. But that movie that I watched, Into the Wild, it meant a lot to me. It did speak to me. And I won't get too far into it right now, but it's a very, very heartbreaking movie, but it's very beautiful. And if you haven't seen it, you can watch it for free on YouTube. And I'm at the place. It's called 42. What is the name of this restaurant? I don't want to get it wrong. 42 State Brewery, I think it's called. 49th State Brewing. 49th State Brewing is the name of the restaurant. They have the bus here. So there's the bus. I mean, I think they did a really good job of replicating it, for sure. Really good job. Looks just like the bus in the movie, if I'm being completely honest. From the missing windows, the rust. I mean, it's beautiful. Every time I see this bus, I'm just reminded of the movie and how it just breaks my heart. Bus 142. Now let's go in. Before we go in and take a look at the inside of the bus, they also tried their best to replicate what the inside of the original bus looked like when they found it, and they tried to do it in this bus. Even from, they even have things that Christopher wrote, some of his writings, some of his thoughts in here. So they tried to replicate exactly how the original bus looked. So let's take a look at it. Looks like a shirt. This is the front. Looks like bullet holes in the fire extinguisher. I don't know if y'all can see that. Some postcards. I'm assuming these are postcards from the people that he met along the way, because he was in California during his journey. He didn't just go straight to Alaska. He stopped in different states along the way and traveled mainly by hitchhiking, but he also traveled by train as well. And he went by the name of Alex. He changed his whole name. And canteen, it's a water container. That's him in the picture. It's kind of eerie being in here, even though I know it's a replica. This is what he used to keep warm in the winter. That's the real Christopher McKinless right there. That's him. Some of the stuff he ate, he foraged some things. He was eating a lot of squirrel. He did eat a lot of squirrel. There's a moose he caught. I do remember that. Again, this movie is so good. And these pictures he took were all selfies. He took them himself. And they found these pictures on his camera after he passed away. How he died was so tragic and so avoidable, but man. Looks like some kind of animal skin he might have used to keep warm. But we do have visitors and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it so that we can. But that's it. That's pretty much the gist of the bus, guys. Now that the bus is free again, let's go back in real quick and look at a few more things on the walls before we head out. We are going to be eating here. I heard they have some really good food, but that is such a beautiful thing to say. I have had a happy life and thank the Lord. Goodbye, and may God bless all. Amen. Welcome to Fairbanks. We are at the University of Alaska Fairbanks because doing my research, it was said that the original bus from the movie Into the Wild is located at the University of Alaska Fairbanks in the engineering building. So I'm on a mission to find that bus. That's all I want to see. There's also a really nice museum here. We might take a look at it, but my top priority is finding that bus. So let's go searching.
You're gonna call it too?
So the bus from the movie Into the Wild is not here anymore. It was in the engineering building and they moved it to private storage. The bus was here, but now they're working on building an outside exhibit for it, so it is not available. It is not here anymore. I'm so upset. I really wanted to see that bus. Here's the exhibit. They said it's going to be an outside exhibit for next year. Look at that Land Cruiser. That is an old school Land Cruiser. That's pretty cool. Look at those tires. Sheesh. That is nice. It's from Canada, BC. Now that is a Land Cruiser right there. I would not mind owning something like that. I decided to leave. I didn't want to pay the money right now. I have other things I got to get done before I head to the Arctic. And we're going to take care of that right now while we're in Fairbanks. I need to get an oil change. I haven't washed my Subaru in over probably a month. It's horrible, and I gotta get my tires checked. I mean, that is just, it's worse than that, fam. So let's get the maintenance done today and get everything taken care of, and then if I have time before I head out to the Arctic, I might come back. But right now, my mind and heart was set on the magic bus 142, and they moved it. She told me, I forgot to tell you that she told me they moved it for a class at the university. And I'm not saying anything, but why does college students get privileged to that? You move it for a class, but you know people are going to be traveling to Alaska, and the one thing they want to see is that bus. A lot of people. Maybe put out something on your website. Maybe let us know something. I mean, maybe they did let us know on the website. I didn't check it out. At this point, I'm yapping, I'm rambling, and I'm frustrated. But let's take care of the maintenance. I'm due for an oil change, and get my tires checked, get this vehicle washed, and let's prepare for the Arctic. A nice gentleman came out, got my information, and he says it's going to be 30 minutes before I can get into the bay. So today, like I said, I'm just going to get the vehicle prepped for the Arctic, and after the vehicle's prepped today, tomorrow, I head out to the Arctic Circle and then Prudhoe Bay for a tour to the Arctic Ocean. And so hopefully everything goes well. Doing all my research and seeing others that have done it before me. I heard the Dalton Highway is pretty brutal. The road for about 400 miles of just unpaved, horrible roads. So yeah, that should be very interesting. But for right now, let's just focus on getting this vehicle taken care of. So far, the vehicle's not let me down. I've been keeping up with my oil change. The last oil change I did get was in Canada, and it's time to get another one. So yeah. It has been several hours later, like lots of hours. I went and did my laundry, and now I'm at Planet Fitness, and it's almost midnight. It's about 11:30 at night. Thankfully, this is a 24-hour Planet Fitness, and I'm about to go in and get a shower, and I do see an RV over there. So RV all the way down there in that empty parking lot. And then you got a few vans and stuff that you could tell that people are in. I'm not sure if we're allowed to stay in this parking lot overnight. I don't see any no overnight camping signs in this parking lot, and this Planet Fitness is a 24-hour. I typically don't sleep in Planet Fitness. I think maybe my whole time living and traveling on the road full time, over 2 years, I think I might have slept at a Planet Fitness twice, maybe 3 times in the whole 2+ years that I've been on the road. But we'll see how I feel. But I'm about to go and take a shower and end my night. I'll say the inside of that Planet Fitness looked nice. They got some construction going on, but the shower water pressure was barely there. I mean, I'm not gonna complain because I'm grateful anytime I get a chance to have water on my skin. But yeah, and the water was hard. I didn't lotion up like I should, but the water was definitely hard water. But right now, I'm headed to go hunker down for the night. I found a place in Overlander, a big gravel parking lot at University of Alaska at Fairbanks, and they said the parking is free after 5. So from 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. parking is free, and they said it's pretty quiet. Security goes through, they don't say nothing. The students say, one of the commenters on Overlander said that the students said that we're not going to say nothing to security as long as y'all don't leave the place looking like a Walmart parking lot. I died. But parking's free. I decided not to stay at that Planet Fitness. Honestly, if I'm being honest, that area kind of gave me, I just didn't feel right about the area sleeping there. So we're going to go to this big gravel parking lot on campus. And yeah, it's been a long day, fam. It is 12:15 in the morning, and it doesn't look like it. We're on campus. This is it. This is the gravel parking lot. All right. There is an RV right there, and a few cars in the parking lot. Cameras up there. Well-lit parking lot. Well, because it's 24-hour daylight, but there are other cars, and I feel so much better in this lot than I do any other lot. Where is my phone so I can tell you guys the time? Where is it? I just had it. Think. What did you do with the phone? Okay, fam, I found my phone. It is 12:46 in the morning, and it's time for me to go to bed. What a day. I am so grateful and blessed to have been able to lay eyes and explore an exact replica of the bus from the movie Into the Wild, which is a true story based off a 23-year-old kid by the name of Christopher McCandless, who gave up a life of comfortability, money, because his parents had money, got into a good college in pursuit of happiness, solitude, immersing himself in nature, and a minimalistic lifestyle. Gave it all up and trekked by hiking, or trekked by hitchhiking and train to Alaska. If he can give it all up to pursue his dream, to do what he absolutely felt passionate about doing, so can you. It's never too late. I don't care how old you are. If there's something that you've been wanting to do but too afraid to do it, or just don't know how to do it, or how you're going to go about doing it, where there's a will, there is a way. Trust me when I say I am living proof. Just do it. But remember, the path to freedom, whatever freedom means to you. To Christopher McCandless, it was in the middle of the wilderness in Alaska, in a broke down, abandoned bus. But whatever freedom means to you, just remember the path to freedom is discipline. The path to freedom is discipline. No matter what freedom is to you or what it looks like, you can achieve it, whether that is selling everything you got and moving into whatever vehicle you have and traveling across the country, whether it's quitting a job that you're miserable at in pursuit of a different career path or entrepreneurship, whatever freedom looks like to you, you can do it. The path to freedom is discipline, and remember, the only way to get there is to start. And it doesn't matter how old you are. If you want something bad enough, you're going to get it. And nothing is going to stop you. I am absolute proof of that. At the end of the day, you can't worry about anyone else but you. At the end of the day, all you have is God and you. You got to do what makes you happy, because when it's all said and done and it's time for you to go to the big man upstairs, you got to ask yourself, did you truly do everything that you wanted to do in your life? Did you give your life 100%? Did you truly, truly, truly live the life that you wanted to live, whatever life that is? Or are you stuck doing the rat race? Are you stuck conforming to societal norms and just being who you are now? Or is there somebody different in there? Somebody that wants to break free. Only you know that. But remember, you only have one life to live. And you might as well live it doing what makes you happy.